Hey, what's going on? Chris Orzechowski here from the emailcopywriter.com. I got an awesome video for you today. This one is all about lead magnet strategies that can grow your email list like crazy. A couple weeks ago, I was on a call with an e-commerce brand owner. She was just starting out. She was just starting her business. She was in the pet food space. She was selling raw dog food, really high quality stuff. And we're taking a look at her website, and I was giving her some ideas for some things that she could do with her email marketing to, she had a small list, but she wanted to look for ways that she could monetize and get more repeat sales and more business on the back end. So I said, why don't we just start by looking at your website first? So I took a look at her site. She had a lot of the basics set up. She had pretty good UX and flow on the site. But one thing that I noticed was she had one of those pop-ups, right? You're on the site and it says, hey, click here and enter your email here and join our email list. And that's kind of like the portal into her list. That is a good practice to have a pop-up, because sometimes people get annoyed with pop-ups, but the thing is, pop-ups work, and you should be converting anywhere from 5 to 10% of your website traffic to your email list. Obviously, whenever you make a sale, if someone buys your product, if they see an ad and they click on it and they go to your site and they buy a product, they're obviously going to automatically get added to your email list. But a lot of people who aren't ready to make that first purchase, they might enter their email info in that pop-up. Now, here's the thing. If you just have a pop-up that says subscribe to my email list, you will get some subs, right? You'll get some. You're not going to get zero, right? If you have good products and people want to get updates and know about sales and things, that's kind of implied. People tend to realize, like, okay, I know what the deal is. I know why I should sign up for this list. But the way that you're going to increase that and get even more people onto your list is to offer some kind of incentive. And that's essentially what a lead magnet is. A lead magnet, that term lead magnet, is a magnet that pulls leads to your list. It's something that you're going to give in exchange for that person's email address. If you don't have anything at all, if all you have are the words subscribe here for updates, that's okay. That's like level 1. But how do you get to level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, and so on and so forth, and really start pulling in a lot of traffic and start getting a lot of list growth? You offer that incentive. Now, what I told her was, I asked her about her margins. I said, are your margins decent enough to support a discount on the first purchase? And she said yes. So I said, okay, let's give that a shot. I don't know if that's the lead magnet we'll roll with forever, but at least let's do something that's a little bit better than just subscribe to the list. So she put that in, and we're going to see what happens. I imagine her email subscribers are going to start increasing very, very fast, and she's going to start capturing a lot more of that traffic instead of losing that traffic, which tends to normally happen if you don't have anything in place. Is a 10% off the first purchase the right strategy for you and for the lead magnet for your own business? What kind of depends. If you are an e-commerce store owner, or you're an e-commerce marketer and you're working with people who have their own stores and you want to grow those kind of lists, usually some kind of incentive based around that first purchase is going to be a very good lead magnet to get someone onto the list. So it could be 10%, it could be 15%, it could be 20%. It could, maybe if it's a really premium product and your margins aren't as good, it could be 5%. Sometimes people offer free shipping. We've even had clients offer giveaways where they're not giving away like, hey, sign up for the list and enter a raffle for an iPad, because it doesn't matter if you're selling dog leashes, right? Like, that's not necessarily a congruent lead magnet. But we've had clients where it's like you can win a gift card to that e-commerce store, right? And essentially they'll do a drawing every 2 weeks or every month, and that one works pretty well. And we've had a lot of clients do that. Some clients that we've worked with who have done these kind of giveaways for credit or for an account credit or gift card for that actual store have seen amazing list growth. So that's something to try as well. If you are not an e-commerce store owner, maybe you sell digital products, or you're a blogger or a course creator or a coach or a consultant or an agency or anything of the above, there's a lot of different options that you could do. You could have books. I have my Make It Rain book. That's the first book I published. That's my lead magnet on my site, and I've been using that thing for years. That one book that I published has gotten at least 20,000 leads from me. One book, it's a 56-page book, and I published it years ago, and it's still pulling in leads every single day to my email list from people who hit my site, they see the book, they grab it, they sign up, and then they're into my list and into my funnel, right? There's no reason why you can't do the same. You could do a book, you could have a free training, it could be a case study, it could be a video, it could be, you could record something with Loom, make a 5 to 10 minute video of you doing some kind of screen share or something. That could be a lead magnet. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. The fact is, you need something. You need something that is congruent with your business and what you're trying to sell and the thing that you're trying to help your subscribers with. and you need something that's going to help them escalate that relationship, right? So maybe you solve that first problem with your lead magnet, right? When people read my book, they learn about email marketing and they say, okay, well, cool, how do I write the emails? What comes next? How do I get feedback? And that's where my products and services come in and help. Your business is probably no different. So again, if you are an e-commerce store and you're looking for a lead magnet, you can use things like PDFs, you can use things like trainings, but usually what we see tend to work a little bit better are incentive-based lead magnets on your pop-ups and on your email subscriber forms. And then if you are a non-e-commerce business where you're selling anything that's more digital, or if it's software, or if it's coaching or consulting or services or anything like that, something that is very demonstrative, that's education-based, that's usually a good lead magnet to roll with. So that's what I got. Speaking of lead magnets, if you want to check out mine, go to theemailcopywriter.com. That's my site. There's a link below. You can grab my free copy of my book, Make It Rain, and check that out. Make sure you like this video, hit subscribe. I'm posting new videos every single week. Have a lot of great content coming up. Make sure you leave a comment for me if you have any questions specifically about lead magnets. I'm more than happy to answer them in the comments. Hit that little bell so you get notifications for future videos, and I'll see you next time. Go make it rain.